Hi, folks. I'd like to welcome you to welcome you to my wrestling collection, merchandise collection. Pretty much, I have a lot of them, and I have a lot of it. Believe me, I have figures. I have legendary figures and packages, which you can see behind me. I have posters, calendars, magazines, news magazines, little mini booklets. I've got PSP, PS2, and PS1 games. I've got trading cards. I've got tins. I've got like little mini diecast ring and shit. Hey, well, and DVDs too. Don't forget the DVDs, which I'm actually, as a matter of fact, I'm watching one right now. Watching the true story. Wait, let me get down here. Watching the true story of WrestleMania. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to start with like the stuff over here. Last thing, I'll show you my posters and stuff that like on shelves and on walls. Last. So without further ado, let's go. I'm gonna start with my games and game guides. So here we go. Go by way of from newest to oldest. I'm doing it by game system actually. So starting with, here's the first one. I have SmackDown 2. It says what? Know your role. I love this game. Just I can't play it. I wanted to show you at least one of these games, but my PS2 is being retarded. But anyway, continue on in the games. Here we go. Second one in the list. SmackDown Just Bring It. That's the third game. I'd like to get the first one. And speaking of the series, I've played all the SmackDown games except for the original one. That's the only one I have yet to play. Next, Crush Hour. WWE Crush Hour. This game is basically a WWE version of Twisted Metal. I mean, it's probably, I got it, and I just love it. Next is the Legends of Wrestling series. This one here I have two of. Right here, Legends of Wrestling. Okay, next. And believe me, I have the entire series. Here's Legend of Wrestling 2. The second one of the series. See? Got a sticker on it, 2. I don't want to know what the... Hold on. Disc. Dang it. Oh, I see. It's got a broken clip. The disc holder's got a broken clip on it. And finally, the last one of the SmackDown, of the Showdown, whatchamacallit, Showdown Legends of Wrestling, or of the Legends of Wrestling series, Showdown Legends of Wrestling. Next, actually this next one isn't the next one that I have. My next one that I have is SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. And, I have yet to get it. I've yet to go back to my friend Richards and get that one. That, and there's a whole bunch of more PS2 games that he's given me, like Backyard Wrestling and, all those good things. I have to go retrieve those. He gave them to me, so they're mine. I hope he hasn't given them away. I know he hasn't because I know he wouldn't give away my game. I just have to go get it. He probably didn't leave mine, but they're probably in his locker. I think he's got like a locker in his room. But anyway, moving on. Next game that I have right here is SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Just love this game. It's the one where you can walk. First one and the first and only game where you can walk around in your locker room. I enjoyed that, but then they took that away. And next one I have is SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, and that's like it for my PS2 games. But I have one more game, PSP, right here. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 for PSP. This game's awesome too. It's good. But speaking of those last two games, my game guides, I have 2011 game guide right here. I recently got it for, I believe, Christmas. It's awesome. And finally, for game guides, I have 2008. Of course, and also on the back, look on the back right there. Look at that. It's a gorgeous picture of Tori Wilson right there. Look at those. Some big boobs. But anyway, yep, 2008. Next, do the magazines and book. First, you have like a little booklet here of The Rock. It came with a magazine. It came with my latest magazine or latest little book that I got. It's like a little bitty magazine. You know what I mean? It's got like it's like the history of The Rock, basically. I have a DVD of History of The Rock, but I'll get to that later. Next, I have like WWE magazine thing here. I had I had a short subscription to it. I want to renew it. I haven't had time to quite get around to that. So while I try to get around to it, I like buy them from like the store. I've done that with with one issue so far, which actually my first issue, my friend Richard is my first and I think third issue that he was borrowing to look at, but I didn't get him back. My first issue had was one of the holidays 2008 or 7. The holidays 2007 was the one that I got, my first one, which had Chris Jericho on it. Next one, but the first one there is this one is my 2000 is my February 2008, which has Jeff Hardy on it where he's underwater. It's for like No Mercy. I have the poster on the wall. I'll show you that when I get to it. My next one is this one. Whoops. Shit. Hold on. Poster or the page on the back ripped off. I'll have to tape that on. This one here, it doesn't have the cover because the cover was a poster. It was the WrestleMania poster, and it's on the wall. I'll show you that later. You'll know it when you see it. It has like the whole W symbol and all that shit. And that was the April 2008 issue. The next one was the next month, which actually I skipped a month. The next one is this one. Well, the one at there's the one that had 4 different covers to it. I think the thing, see, like right there, it had the 4 different covers to it. But I have the Batista cover. I wanted to get all 4 of them. There was Undertaker, Triple H, Batista, and John Cena. I only have Batista. Well, hello, Candace, Michelle. Next one on the list, or next one in the stack, is WWE magazine is June 2008. I don't know what happened in May. I believe May. I didn't get a January. Or no, I think that's the one that. Yeah. I think my friend Richard has holidays, January, and then May of the 2008 thing. But anyway, back to this. June 2008 is right. This is June 2008. Right here. So it's got Triple H breaks out. He's in a inmate suit. You know that whole thing. And we have another Triple H one. That'll be coming up. Oh, here's another Jeff Hardy one. This is August 2008. I don't know what happened in July. I think Richard's probably got that one too. He had like at least 4. He's got 5 actually, because he's got he's got a Rey Mysterio one that I'd like back. Anyway, here's this one. Mission Impossible, basically. Next, on my list. Oh, I remember this one. This one is September 2008. Need to see something real quick here. Hold on just a second. I truly don't remember. Well, hello. Okay, I guess they were right. Anyway, this is September 2008. Got Undertaker in his supposed lair, all his weapons and stuff. Sitting in a chair. That's like one of my favorite covers. I wanted to get those shoes, damn it. Next one is my first of two Batista ones. My first of two Batistas right here. It's October 2008, and he's like basically stepping over a bridge and shit. He's in the water. He's making himself look like a giant. This one here is Rey Mysterio. I have this one. This is December 2008. I don't know what happened in November. Anyway. Okay, anyway, this one's basically December, basically about the holidays. It has Rey Mysterio on it and shit. It's awesome though. I like this. Another one. That's like one of my favorites right there. Actually, that one and the one with where'd it go? Yeah, that Undertaker one's my favorite. Then what Rey Mysterio one I just showed you, it's my second favorite. If I remember right. Sorry, I kind of got a little myself there a little bit. Anyway, next one is I like this one, the DX cover, November 2009, Big Jump. Alright. Next one. Oh, I have this poster on my thing on my wall. It's Holiday 2009. Had the like the Tomorrow's Champions thing. Next one is my second Batista one. It's a pretty good one. It's June 2009. And here's August 2000, another big jump, August 2010. My other Triple H one. Pretty awesome, but I'm not really fond of the cover. Now, there's those. By the way, this is going to be two parts, because I'm getting close to like running out of my time. So I'm trying to at least get these books done. I've got some time here. Now, onto the books. Onto the extensional books. First one we have is my... Was it Alexa's Pass? Shit. Now I'm missing that one too, aren't I? Anyway, my oldest of all these ones. First one is the SmackDown magazine. Back when SmackDown had its own magazine. And it's basically 2000 for Hall of Fame guide. All that good stuff. The Garden Party is WrestleMania 20. Or Eddie Guerrero won his match. Next one is the PWI magazine. Hold on here, my PWI magazine. I know it might be a random wrestling magazine, but Pro Wrestling Illustrated, I mean, right? Yeah, Pro Wrestling Illustrated, but I mean, but it has a lot about WWE. So I picked it up. Seemed kind of interesting.